Hey coaches, today I'm going to talk about a play that you can run up against a 2-3 zone. It's simple. You could probably run this from a fifth grade team all the way up to high school. You could do this in recreation basketball. You can do this one against travel basketball, high school, middle school, whatever. I think this one will work. It's actually pretty simple. And essentially what you're going to do is you have your 2-3 zone, and one of the common things that happens in a 2-3 zone is that this middle defender right here, usually they're big, will try to do, he'll come up a little bit and try and guard that high post whenever some action starts happening. And this play essentially takes advantage of that. Now, if they don't move, it's still not a deal breaker. You can still run this, but essentially, and you can run it on both sides. But what you'll do is you got your point guard up here at the top. And what you want to do is you want to have the point guard kind of dribble up, like kind of drive in that direction to really like get this player coming up to guard, to step away from the big or whoever you're going to have in the middle. And then at the same time, you're having this player shoot down to the corner. Oops, and I forgot I'll have a player here too, kind of keeping this person occupied. And these things are all happening simultaneously. And what you're going to do is this player is going to set a screen, and it has to be a good screen, but we do want to let this player kind of slip out from him so the defensive player can get here. And essentially, we're passing the ball down to this player. So while that's happening, what you want to do is, as the player who is here setting this screen steps out, and now we want to kind of attack this player who should be kind of scooting up a little bit. And if not, it's okay. Just look to come off of this screen and come up here and set a screen here while this guy slips down, and you should be able to get that pass right there to the player who's slipping down for either an easy layup or whatever. You can also, and I don't want to complicate this more, but now you still got you got options here if it doesn't work, right? Like if you can't get the shot off, you got options. You can pass out. You can pass out this way. You can still pass up here as well and backwards. So just something to think about there. That's a real simple play to think about. And whenever I create plays like this for my team, I always try to drill them as much as possible during practice. So a way that you can drill that is I break this down, right? I don't make it complicated. So what I might do is I might start off with, just depending on your age group, is I might start off with a line here, and I might start off with just trying to dribble in to get this guy to commit. And maybe having, just maybe so that teams are working together, drive in, get them to commit, and then the pass, right? And just run that out. I mean, if you got like a bunch of fourth and fifth graders, that's a really easy, series to run, like a drill. Just get them moving together. But if you want to have 3 lines, you could always have this defender here, and tell them their goal is to close out. Now you're working on closeout skills, so they're going to be moving, and when that happens, they're going to obviously get hit by a screen each time. So you're kind of breaking this whole play down just like that, and that's like the first part that happens, right? So you could have these things all happening. This guy gets a chance to practice out his closeouts because like I've said in the past videos, one of the problems with zone defenses is our players overcommit to that. They foul this player, or they run past him or her, and so this is a perfect closeout drill for that. You'll get that skill, you'll get that worked in, you'll get the screen, and you'll get the dribble drive, the penetration, and obviously this player doing what they're supposed to do to stop that. And then you'll also get some off-ball movement with a bounce pass or a regular pass to this player. I would just work that on its own and then add in one player. I wouldn't go to this next one unless your team is just really advanced. But then after you get this part of it all done, I would add in step 2. Step 2, you got the high post player here, and then, maybe add in the second defensive player, which in my mind, I'm thinking I'm probably going to use a coach for this because, sometimes these kids, they already know what's going to happen and they'll just mess it up. So maybe I have that coach just kind of like play up a little bit and then have this player pop off of that, set that screen while this one pops down, get that nice pass in, boom. And you've got like, you're breaking down this play for them so that they understand it and they can execute it. I'll go over this one more time because I know sometimes it's tough to take notes when we're watching these videos. But I'm starting off my drill. Step one, I need to have three lines, right? So I'll have a line here, a line here, a line here, and then I'll have a defender who's going to be working out maybe the line here. And that defender's job is to work on his or her closeouts. And so, I'll execute, I'll blow the whistle, go, we need a defender here, which I'll probably just make a coach. Drive in, moving together, right, as a team, building that chemistry, passing the ball, the screen's happening at the same time, and this one's cutting under to get the closeout, boom. Maybe we shoot, whatever it is. You can also execute like a dribble drive, but we don't want to get too crazy because this is a play. But I do this a lot with my team, or at least I did. I would run these like, one-off drills where we're really, we're learning how to run a play, but they have no idea what we're doing until we actually do that. And then I'll add that second element in where I have, the line over here, and we'll have the defensive player who I'll make the coach, and then we'll have, our big. And then after that first screen and that closeout, this player is looking to just block him here, and at the same time, this player is popping down. So look, I hope this stuff helps you out. Coaching basketball with these things, you just got to make sure that you have certain types of strategies for your team. And as long as you have a strategy and your team knows how to execute that strategy, you're going to do really good things. I do have an ebook that you can check out if you're interested in it. It's basically like 5, the different skills that cover, like transition, the different, defenses, different offenses, and just, selecting those if you're a brand new travel team. Other things to think about too, like, strategies during games, like fouls and like when is it time to press and how do you press break. Those are skills that you definitely need if you're going to be a travel coach. It's not a bad book for rec coaches as well. It's just not designed for that. If that's something that you think that you're interested in, please throw a comment in the comment section. Hey, send me the link to the book. I think I charge $5 for it. Check it out. It's there for you. I hope you enjoy. Good luck in your coaching endeavors.